Hey, I know ain't nobody on yet, but just had a little time to myself, a little birthday live stream. Shout out to Deluxe. I got this idea from him. If anybody joins, we'll have a conversation. If not, I just be on here doing an unboxing. I'm gonna unbox some things, have a little fun, blase this, blase that. So just setting up. So got a couple of minutes to myself. So I'm definitely doing this. This will say, oh, it's just me watching right now. So yeah, I did a video on what I do a video on? I did a video on, oh, I did a 2MP or not, no, damn, wrong thing. I did a three things. I did a three things on Mod Fans Ruler, that roller. I think that's a good figure. Don't think it's an MP figure. Just think it's a really well done figure. So glad I got a chance to look at it. Definitely is a good figure, whatever. What's up, Lorenzo, man? Thank you for jumping in. Thanks, man. Enjoy work, man. I know you can only enjoy work so much, but don't work too hard. Work smart or whatever. But thank you, man. And shout out to Lorenzo. I think he won the last live stream, the last giveaway. We're gonna do another giveaway again. Whenever I do a live stream, I do a giveaway, and we are giving this away, the reformatted the breast masters for their I said Leo Kaiser, their Deathosaurus. So stay on long enough. This only gonna be like a 30, 40-minute live stream, but if you stay on long enough, we'll play a game at the end and you can win that. So that's what's going on right now with us. Lorenzo, you get in the figures lately? I'm about to do an unboxing in a minute, probably like 2 more minutes. I'm just getting everything together. So I guess I'll go and start and do unboxing now since I don't have that much time. So the first thing is from the Chosen Prime or whatever. And I'm sure most of you guys know, you have probably a good idea what it is. I got two things I'm gonna unbox. I know what they both are. And I'll probably play with them for a minute just to get some type of initial feel. So this is a live unboxing. So while I cut this open, give me 1 second. Ooh. Nothing lately, y'all. It's been, I think that's smart, right? Like, man, patience protects pockets, right? So like if you just being very frugal or very smart about what you get, that's the best way to collect, because it's a lot going on in the world right now financially for everybody, and I I think a bigger topic is, like, I think Bobby talked about this, about like doing a tier 2 MP collection, where it's like, hey, I think he did this on his Patreon, with like, hey, how much can you get like the older figures for? Whereas people are upgrading to the newer version, the cartoon accurate versions. But like a lot of those older figures are really good. So you really don't have to kind of go backwards or whatever. You can keep some of those older figures, save some money, and still have a really nice looking display. So the first thing I got is, of course, Fans Toys Variator, their version of Gears. So let's go on and open this up real quick. Anybody who comes on here, I'm a Fans Toys fanboy, so put it right here so you guys can see while I open it or whatever. So as I open this up, opening up Fans Toys Variator. That was one of the things I had got for myself as a birthday gift. And a lot of talk has been how Fans Toys kills the mini bot game. I think Fans Toys kills every bot. So like, I think that there are very few bots that they made that weren't good. And surprisingly, one of the figures that made that wasn't that good is the Braun mold. I think it looks amazing, but functionally it wasn't that good. I think that Hot Rod is the worst Fans Toys figure to me. Then probably Braun. So I think that, all that to say, I think that people are saying Fans Toys kills the mini bot game. I think Fans Toys kills everybody they do for the most part. So, again, we're unboxing this guy, Variator Gears. Let's see. I seen all the reviews, everybody saying how great he is or whatever. And honestly, I wasn't that big of Gears person. Like, I thought the Bad Cube was good enough, but it's Fans Toys, so I'm gonna at least check it out. I sold my Bad Cube, so I'm probably gonna keep this anyway, just because I think Bad Cube is actually a really good mode, especially out mode. The out mode I really love, that realistic out mode. I'm not a fan of these non-realistic out modes, like the cliff jumper, kind of that chibi look isn't, I'm not a big fan of that. This with that chibi look, I'm not a big fan of. But either way, I just want to check it out and see what it's like. So here it is, right out the box. I can drop it. I really don't have that type of camera. So like plastic. Here's the figure. And the first thing that, turn it around, I think that's the only thing you need to do. The most striking thing about this out the box, right out the box, is the blue. Like the blue looks really, 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 really good. Thigh swivel, boom, rocker. It got all. I mean, you've seen reviews, or if you haven't, it's a million people reviews on here. Double jointed. What's a single joint? No, it's double jointed. It's double jointed. But this blue is really nice, really well looking. It looks very premium. Face sculpt looks good. Like face sculpt looks good. Have them looking at you. They say you can pull it up. Let's see. Pull it up, get up. You get some down. Not as much you probably want, but you get some. Let's see. You get a single jointed elbow, but you get a deeper than 90 bend. Let's see. What else did I see? Wrist swivel is super tight. Yeah, you have a wrist swivel. I thought I was gonna break it. Super tight. Let's see about the ab crunch. I really don't like when they do ab crunches that don't have a locking point, because like this looks stupid and not realistic. I'd rather them just have like that much of an ab crunch where it doesn't destroy. Oh, this is in the way. This ab crunch looks stupid to me. This ab crunch where it doesn't destroy the sculpt, but still, if they had a point right here that's still somewhat believable, this is what I want in the ab crunch, not some super extreme that. And I actually think that, I know I'm talking to myself. I actually think ab crunches are overrated. So, that's one of my kind of hot takes. I think ab crunches are overrated. Die cast up here, form, thigh swivel, everything. Let's see. Good figure. Looks good. Looks good enough. Like I said, I wasn't excited for him. I really need to sink my teeth into it so I can get more excited about it, because I can tell you right now, it's a good figure, but I'm just like, So we'll say. Let's see accessories. We get this. Everybody say this is die cast. Let's check it out. It is die cast. It feels really good. Actually, it is sharp. I think Tim Review said it was sharp. It is sharp. Oops. Oh, you feel the same way about ab crunches, Lorenzo? Yeah, man. Ab crunches are, I think the butterfly joints are much more useful than ab crunches. I will concede that ab crunches make the most sense for Transformers because they're supposed to be bigger than normal human figures. But by and large, like most people don't display. Most people, when they display their figures, they don't even, ab crunches don't even need it. Like I think the butterfly joints are so much more useful in displaying your figures, especially if you're using the detachability of some other like normal setup that you see a lot in the collection tours. Like I think that ab crunches matter if you're doing more like in the air type stuff. Like if you're trying to land the Iron Man pose. I know that's what people are talking about. Marcos, what's up, my guy, man? I know you in Cali, man. Enjoy that Cali sunshine, man. Much love to you, Marcos, as always, man. You got to get me on your show one day. I know you be up late at night. I be kind of sleep most of the time, but I got to get on there at some point. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's all love, Marcos. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah. So back to gun connects like this. Actually looks really cool like this. I thought you could rotate it down another way, but maybe I'm wrong. But looks really cool connected. This gun looks stupid to me. This gun looks cool or whatever. So I'm pretty sure I won't do 3 things on this. I think that pretty much everything that's been said about it has been said, unless I'm gonna say something completely different, like this figure sucks. I will say this: I think the best mini bot to date is Huffer. And Huffer's a tough one to beat just because they use such an interesting transformation that we haven't seen for Huffer. So I'm pretty sure this won't be better than Huffer. Pretty sure this guy won't be better than Huffer, but it's a good figure and it's interesting. I'm kind of like hold on for this, whatever. Lorenzo, that's a great question. Can I tackle that on a live stream while I broadcast and do more or whatever? I will say this. What figures are worth the late tax if you aren't able to catch them at the release? It's kind of hard because you don't. I'll say this. I think that fans towards Motormaster. I think Gigapower Dinobots, fans towards Motormaster, that Road King. I think those are like unquestioned should be like, whatever the late tax is, they're worth it. I think those are really figures worth it. I should think something. I'm trying to think of something that's not fans towards that I would say is worth late tax. I think the Kane toys. I don't know if it's a late tax for Kane toys, but I think that their Kane toys. I think Toy World Devastator is worth the late tax because I think that whatever MMC does is going to be too small. I think that whatever X Transbots does is going to be low quality. So I actually think that it's worth it for Toy World. I think Toy World Devastator. If I had to, I probably would say that. But if I could have more than one, I would say Gigapower Dinobots, fans towards Motormaster, which you seem like they're releasing all those anyway. So, I got a figure. Let me go grab a figure real quick that I say. I think this figure is worth the late tax. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go grab this figure. The Takara. This is the Sunstreaker mode. This is that Cardone. I think this figures are worth late tax. I think that what this figure came out at, what was it when it came out? Like 100, 110, something like that. I got this at I actually got this at BotCon. This year, BotCon 2023, I paid 160 for it. So, like, to me, it's worth it. I think that this is the best official MP of all time. Yeah, Lorenzo, fans towards Motormaster is probably the best MP of all time. I think that this may be Takara's best figure of all time. And spoiler alert, since it's just me and you having a conversation, so far this year, this may be the best figure I bought this year. It's between this and something else. And like the difference in prices is much difference in price between this and the next competitor. But this is an amazing figure. I know that Takara did, I got a chance to play with this mode, but I never had this mode. But this is an amazing figure. The alt mode is amazing. The bot mode is amazing. Just a really well done figure. And I still think that this shows that, hey, Takara can do when Takara or Hasbro, they got the resources. When they want to focus, they can knock something out the park. I just think that they don't do it enough. But anyway, to answer your question, this is another one that would be like hey, is this worth a late tax type figure? But right now, I would say I would say Toy World Devi, Road King, and probably this actually, probably that Cardone or whatever. So those are the ones I would say are worth the late tax. You got Sunstreaker 11. Yeah, this mold is Takara's at its finest. I think that Takara catch flack, a lot of unwanted flack from people sometimes. But I think that when they want to, they can nail it. I say this all the time. I think that if Takara didn't have to, Hasbro, Takara, whatever, they didn't have to worry about shareholders and licensing agreements. And it was just on your mark, get set, go make the best figure you could possibly make. I think Takara would blow everybody, Hasbro, Takara would blow everybody out the water because it's their property. They know what they want. Like they were handcuffed with this. I put this back in the plastic. They were handcuffed with this because they had to make it look like Lamborghini because they got the Lamborghini license. If they didn't care about licensing and doing things the right way, man, they could throw everybody else up. They could knock everybody else out. I love Fans Toys. I'm probably on the Fans Toys Council, like the Fans Toys Council. I'm one of their lobbyists, but like I would be a fool not to think that Takara couldn't beat Fans Toys if they really wanted to. So here's the second thing I'm opening. I'm not going to show. This is from Kennedy's Village. So if you know Eric B from the Ram Collective Round, shout out to Eric B. His daughter Kennedy has sickle cell, and he and his wife have a nonprofit called Kennedy's Village that's for sickle cell. They do donations, they do raffles, and this is actually off a raffle. I know what this is, but I won the raffle. I donated to a great cause. I hope you guys donate to this cause too. It's a guy in the community, Eric B. Great guy. One of my best friends I met out of the community, man. A true brother, true great guy. Man, Kennedy's Village. If you search him on Facebook, Instagram, they're all over. You see him on all the Rama collector shows. And if you don't know what the Rama collectors are, they're a group of collectors basically who do a show pretty much every night of the week on YouTube. So it's going to be toy news, something toy related every night. And they should get their flowers for that. And Eric B should get his flowers. Him and his wife should get their flowers for doing Kennedy's Village, because sickle cell is a, debilitating disease. It can be a debilitating disease, but they use their resources to fund sickle cell research and hopefully find a cure for that. But I won this off a raffle from them, and let's open this up. I know what this is, but I'm opening it up for you guys. I'm cutting the plastic right now, so you won't think I'm BSing you. Still right there. It is the MMC Ocular Max Rewind. I mean, not Rewind, eject. Dang, I always get their names confused. So if you don't know, and it comes in this box that's made like blaster, so I think it has Velcro. So it opens up like a normal tape or whatever. So it's cool. It's like all of us in that same age range. So if you had a boom box and you had a cassette, it's such a cool thing that brings back the feels of it. As far as MMC, I think MMC's, I think that they are a decent company. I think they have the best engineering and probably the best articulation in the game. But I think they short themselves on materials. I think they short themselves on paint. Some of the things that make an MP, I don't think they do. I think they do some parts of it, but like everything that makes it, if you look at an MP, it's kind of a formula of 10 things. I think they fall short on 4 things: paint, materials. I think they have some shady business practice. I think they're trying to do everything with the thought of having a repaint or a retool coming down the line. So that initially messes up sculpt or whatever. But that's neither here nor there. Taking out this MMC. So shout out again to Eric B and Kennedy's Village for this. It is. I sold most of my MMC products. What's up, Roll King? Let me see here. Yeah, need to find me a boombox so I can club music off the radio. Oh, I can do music off the radio. Yeah, the young generation don't know about putting the tape in, playing the radio, and recording the radio off of that so you can get your music in, man. We used to do that for us in Atlanta. It was Friday with Ryan Cameron. It was the R to the Y to the A N. What you get is what you're not seeing. And like he would have all the dope, cool music or whatever. So like Friday nights when I was a young kid, before I could get out, drive and get out or whatever, I would put my tape in, record off the radio, and then I would go back and play it. And that's how I would get my music or whatever. So shout to Road Dog 83, Road Dog 83 for coming on. Also, if you don't know, we are doing a giveaway. I'm probably going to do this for another 10 minutes, just talking Transformers. If you have a question or a thought, I'm looking at the comments. I'm going to try to respond. But we are giving this away. We'll play a game at the end, give this away. So I didn't know. Let me say about this. One, I feel the die cast. I very rarely feel die cast in MMC figures, but I feel the die cast in this one. I don't have their tapes. The previous tapes, I think their tapes are woefully out of scale. I think that one of the few things, Transformers was accurate on when it came to scale was the cassettes and the tapes. Like the cassettes and tapes were always portrayed as being super small, whether it was like Rumble being Spike size in the second episode to when they were fighting Perceptor, Rumble, and all the cassettes were probably Perceptor's, the size of Perceptor's head. So like the show has been nothing else. It's been consistent in the scale of the tape. So I think that these things are woefully out of scale. But I do love the novelty of them. I do love the fact that, hey, of course, the bigger they are, the more you can do stuff with them, right? This looks like a real tape. I wish they would have put that attention and care on this side. But I understand it kind of, they want to make it accurate or close to accurate enough. But it comes with this. It comes with the actual figure. So let me show you this. This has a bag of goodies in it. Oh, get my thing. It has a bag of goodies. It has the 2 guns, which are copper, look good. Has the shoulder pads, has the extra faces. I like faces, but these seem like overkill. It has all of this stuff with it. But I think the coolest accessory, I don't know if you call it the accessory. What's up, Deluxe, man? Thanks, Deluxe. I want to talk to you. I'm gonna be at TFCon Orlando, man. I want to talk to you. I have an idea. Well, actually, not an idea. Every year I do an MP Transformers MP Hall of Fame where I let the community vote on MP figures that they think are Hall of Fame worthy figures. I want to expand that to legend scale. I would love to get you on the video and see if we can collab and do that. But I'll talk to you at TFCon. So if you get a chance, you know, if we can bump into each other, I would love to talk to you about that. I would love to have you on the live stream and do a legend scale Hall of Fame with my MP scale Hall of Fame. We can nominate some of the best legend scale figures. And the catch for it is that we compare the figure to a sports person. So like, I think I compared like MP10 to like Michael Jordan or whatever. I would love to do that, man. Definitely. Thanks again, Deluxe. And I got this idea from you. You did your birthday stream the other day, so I stole this idea for you. So, you know, you have such an amazing channel. You're such an amazing person, Deluxe. So I appreciate that. But yo, one of the coolest things about this is that this display case, like I think the boombox is cool, but I think that this is even cooler or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like this Road Dog just talking about dubbing, you know, from a boombox. This gives me those cassette feels where you open up the cassette and then you could come in. You see the instructions. Back in our day, they used to have like the lyrics to the song or who did the song and stuff like that. And I think that's one of the things that actually gets. Oh, take care too, Deluxe. I think that this is one of the things that gets missing in the digital world. Is like, you know, one of the things I used to love when I got cassettes was opening it up, kind of seeing the inside, especially the ones that had the lyrics to the songs in them. But if they didn't have the lyrics, it would say, hey, it had who produced it, it had like where it was recorded, when it was recorded. If they had a feature artist, who the artist, what label that artist was on, you know, they would get courtesy of Rap A Lot Records or whatever it was at the time, courtesy of So Def, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like these just kicks all in the fields or whatever. And I do think that one of the things when you collect, you know, into this stuff, I think there should be some things to give you a nod to not only the cartoon or the source material, but also to the era, right? I think that that's why, like, you know, I think that this and this makes it a little more special, right? Like it gives not only a nod to, you know, the lore, it gives a nod to the era too. So, you know, that's one of the things. And we're doing a giveaway. And so right now we got 2 people on. I'm gonna just do a giveaway between you guys or whatever. So like the easiest thing to do is this. The first person who types something in the comment who shows up in my thing, they get this. Since it's only 2 people. First person who types something in the comments wins this. The last comment I'm seeing is Deluxe Reviews. Matthew Deluxe saying, take care, good sir. LOL, thanks, man. All love. The next person who types something, they will win this. So what is it? Oh, it's MMC reformatted. They're Deltasaurus. I keep saying Leo Kaiser. They're Deltasaurus. This is translucent. I haven't opened it. It's still in the tape, if you can tell. I haven't retaped it. I actually bought this and then I was like, darn, I forgot I had sold the figure. So I bought this and didn't need it. So long story short, you know what I'm saying? Road Dog, you type first. So it's yours if you want it. Lorenzo says he needs it. So you guys can work out between each other. If you give it to Lorenzo, I'll find something good. I'll find something to send you. But right now, this is what it is. It's translucent, MMC reformatted. They're Breastmasters, the Eagle Boost and the Lion Boost. So, and also thank you guys for stopping in. I know this was impromptu. I really didn't have nothing to do. Like I said, birthday stream. Got a couple of minutes to myself. Just want to talk about what I got or whatever, some of the birthday hauls. Let's see if I can transform this real quick. Ooh. Yeah, Lorenzo won last time, so shout out to Lorenzo. But you know, good thing about this community is like we try to support each other whenever we can or whatever. But shout out to Lorenzo. Yeah, Lorenzo won last time. So Road Dog, if you want it, you come in my videos enough. I'll leave you instructions on how I can get it to you or whatever. It's no charge. I pay for shipping and everything. So what I'm doing is just filling with this right now. I don't remember everything off the top of my head. So yeah, let's see. Thank you both for being good sports about this. Hold on. This is one of the reasons I don't review figures. I'm really not. This is diecast, actually. Listen. I didn't know that was going to be diecast. So I seen this on reviews, but normally when it's not fans toy stuff, I really don't pay as much attention to it. But it's cool that it's diecast because MMC very rarely uses diecast in their stuff. So the fact they did use diecast is cool. This is a little loose. I don't know if I did something wrong with it comes like that. But it's on double hinge. Whoops. Yep. Oh, Lord, the camera. All right, Lorenzo, thanks for stopping by as always, man. I really appreciate that. Let's see. I'm pretty sure you rotate these down. I'm doing all this off camera like a dummy. Oops. Let's see. Does anybody have this figure on the stream? Like, I know it's not that many people on it. Does anybody have this figure? Because I'm any tips or tricks or whatever. Because it seems like a pretty cool figure. I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Boom, boom, bam, bam. Yeah. Oops. 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 So, oops. Probably not. Hope I ain't break it. It did something wrong. I know I ain't broke it. Oops. 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 And again, shout out to Kennedy's Village. Shout out to Eric B and his wife. They have Kennedy's Village. I won this off of Kennedy's Village raffle. It's a good cause. It's dedicated to curing sickle cell and sickle cell research. So go check them out. Oops. 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 This is my first MMC tape, so just kind of taking it all in. This is that. This is that. Oops. Oops. Let me see. Oops. I think that's how it goes. So here it is. I probably need to modify it a little more, but just transform. That was a live transform thing. Shout out to Rock FX. He has a live transform thing where he transformed them in real time. So what did that take? Like 2-3 minutes in real time? You got the Rumbleland Friends and Road, dog. Thanks. I don't know if I'm gonna pick them up. I won this. Like I'm fine with the fans toys ones, but these are cool or whatever. Like I think the novelty of it is cool. So like here's a size comparison. Let me get a carbide real quick. I have a carbide right next to me. So real quickly, here it is compared to a carbide. Let me see if I can do this. Nah, that won't work. Here it is compared to a carbide. Ooh. Let me find it compared to blaster. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab blaster real quick. Oops. Here's fans toys recorder. Here they are next to each other. So he probably comes right here to their blaster. Check. That's a lie. Head to head, he actually comes right here. So like, depending on what you think of scale, I think they should be smaller, but this is good enough. Again, shout out to Kennedy's Village. I put that down. Boom. Oops, this is the other thing I unboxed earlier. Oops, I'll be forgetting. Fans towards gears, they're very diamonds. What's up, man? It's a good one. Whenever I'm alive, I'm healthy, so I can't complain. Thank you for stopping by as always. Yeah, I did an unboxing of this guy. This was cool. unboxing of this guy. Just unboxed this guy. Shout out to Kennedy's Village. I won this in the raffle from them. So shout out to them. Auto articulation points are there. One of my thing, the only thing I can say right out the box, I wish these had locking points, like the chest things, because like they don't flop around, but they don't have nothing to keep them still. That's pretty much it. And then the other thing is minor, like in cassette mode, the front part looks like a real cassette. The second part, I wish was a really I wish they would have painted the back to look like a cassette as well. It says, yeah, I'm liking that. Might have to pick it up. With the gears, so far so good with the gears. If you got bad cubes, to be honest with you, man, bad cubes. I sold my bad cube, and like, let me take it out of the box real quick for you. I got to go in a couple of minutes, but here it is right here. Here you go, Road Dog. So these are the two things basically I picked up, and it's interesting because they're basically the same height. Try to double check it. To be honest with you, the the eject is a little bit tall. He's a little bit taller than this one. But like this, the first thing taking out the figures is that what struck me most about this was the blue. It wasn't the size, it wasn't the paint, it was the blue and the deco. Like the blue, this translucent blue with the silver up under it, and this blue here is very brilliant or whatever. So like that's the first thing that surprised me about this. What surprised me about this is the die cast. I didn't know we're gonna have die cast in it, so it has die cast, and also just the presentation. Like I said, this was such a cool piece or whatever. I really enjoyed it or whatever. So Illmatic, what's up, man? Thank you for stopping by. I'm about to get off. I have to go pick up kids, just had a little time to myself or whatever. But now it's back time to family. Shout again, and shout out to Road Dog. He won this. Every time I do a live stream, I do a giveaway. I'm gonna try to do a live stream at least once a quarter. Now moving on. If you're new to my channel, don't know my channel or whatever, basically I do a monthly video, and this will serve the place of my monthly video because I was gonna do a reviewer roll call, but I think I'm gonna push that back to next month. I dropped a video today, 3 things about Mod Fans ruler, their roller, and I got another 3 things coming on later today. It should be fun, something different or whatever. So I'm about to sign off, guys. Thank you guys for the birthday love. Just you stopping by and saying something on here made my day or whatever. I really appreciate it. Again, these are the 2 things I unboxed. This which is MMC's pitch, their version of Eject, and shout out to Eric B and Kennedy's Village. Go check them out on Facebook. They are peace to you, Illmatic, as well on Road Dog. Yeah, so yeah, same thing or whatever, right? So like, yeah, shout out to Kennedy's Village. They are a nonprofit trying to find a cure for sickle cell. Eric B is a member of the community. You can check him out on the Realm of Collective shows, any of the shows. So like, go look them up in Facebook, Instagram, and donate to them, or just join one of their raffles. They give away some cool figures if you join one of the raffles. And this is the other thing, Fans Toys Verita. I'm gonna dig more into him. He seems good, but he just doesn't wow me right now. He wows me more than this does right now. Well, thank you guys. Have a good day, and thanks for the birthday love.